Hello students, welcome to my channel Mathematica. We have seen that if we are given either 1 point and slope or 2 points or intercepts and slopes or two intercepts or normal form, then how we can find equation of line. In this lecture we will be seeing that if we are given a general equation of a line, how we can find slope, intercepts and p omega as discussed in the previous lectures. So let's start with the first thing, how to find slope. So general equation of a line is given by ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then slope is given by minus of coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Coefficient of x is a and coefficient of y is b. So it is minus of a upon b. For example, let's find slope of the line 3x plus 4y equal to 1. Now notice that this line 3x plus 4y equal to 1 is not in the standard form. In the standard form, we need 0 on the right, nothing else. So first of all, we will convert it into the standard form. That is, we will get 3x plus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. Then slope is given by minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. That is minus 3 upon 4. Though, if we don't change this equation by taking minus 1 to the left, there is no difference in the slope. But yes, it will make a difference when we are calculating x-intercept and y-intercept. So we will make it a habit in the beginning only that we will take everything to the left side and right side has to be completely 0. So slope of the line is minus of 3 by 4. Next, equation of a line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then x-intercept is given by putting y equal to 0. If you put y equal to 0 here, you will get ax plus c equal to 0. That is x is equal to minus c by a. So x-intercept is minus c upon a. Similarly, y-intercept is given by putting x equal to 0. That is by plus c equal to 0 or y is equal to minus c by b is the y-intercept. Let's do question. Intercepts of the line 3x plus 4y is equal to 1. We have to find. So let's see. Equation of line is not in the general form. So first of all, we are going to write it like this so that on the right side there is only 0. Now to find x-intercept, we put y equal to 0. If we put y equal to 0, we get 3x minus 1 equal to 0 or x equal to 1 by 3. So x-intercept is 1 by 3. Again, to find y-intercept, we put x equal to 0. If we put x equal to 0, we get 4y minus 1 equal to 0 or y is equal to 1 by 4. So this is the y-intercept. So by not putting and directly using these formulas, that is minus c by a and minus c by b, we can also see that x-intercept is minus c by a. Minus c is minus 1 by a is 3. So it is 1 by 3. And minus c by b, that is 1 by 4. So you can also use the formulas to write directly, or you can just put y equal to 0 for x-intercept and x equal to 0 for y-intercept. Now the general equation of line is given by ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then the length of perpendicular p can directly be found by using this formula, square root of c square upon a square plus b square, and cos omega can be found by plus minus a upon square root a square plus b square, and sin omega is plus minus b upon square root a square plus b square. You can just memorize these formulas and apply them, or you can use the technique which we have used in the previous lecture also. Let's see both ways. So given equation is 3x plus 4y equal to 1. First of all, I am going to use the direct technique. So 3x plus 4y equal to 1. 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 25 and their square root. 9 plus 16, this is 25. Square root 25, we get 5. So divide both sides by 5. When we divide both sides by 5, we get 3 by 5x plus 4 by 5y is equal to, the right side was 1, so it would be 1 by 5. So again comparing, we will get that cos omega is 3 by 5, sin omega will be 4 by 5, and p is 1 by 5. Or we can write omega is cos inverse 3 by 5 and p is 1 by 5. If you have better knowledge of trigonometry, it can be easily verified that cos inverse of 3 by 5 is same as sin inverse of 4 by 5. So another method, another way to do is to use the direct formula. We have 3x plus 4y is equal to 1, or 3x plus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. So a is 3, b is 4, and c is minus 1. Then as given here, p is square root of c square by a square plus b square. That is, p is square root of c square by a square plus b square. That is 1 by 25 square root, or 1 by 5. See, we have got 1 by 5 here also. Again, cos omega is given by plus minus a upon square root a square plus b square. So this is plus minus a is 3 upon square root 3 square plus 4 square, we have already solved, that is 3 by 5. So omega is cos inverse 3 by 5. Similarly, we can do that sin omega is plus minus b, that is 4, by the square root 4 by 5. So we can use any of the ways to find p and omega. Let's do one more example. Equation of a line is given by 3x minus 4y plus 10 equal to 0. We will find slope, x-intercept, y-intercept, p and omega. So equation of line is in the general form, required general form. So we have a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 4, c is equal to 10. So slope is given by minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. That is minus 3 upon coefficient of y is minus 4, that is 3 by 4. Next, we will find x-intercept. So given equation is this, 3x minus 4y plus 10 is 0. For x-intercept, we put y is equal to 0. And we get 3x plus 10 equal to 0, or x is equal to minus 10 by 3 is the x-intercept. For y-intercept, we put x equal to 0. And we get minus 4y plus 10 equal to 0, or y equal to 10 by 4. That is 5 by 2. Now for p and omega both, let's find square root of a square plus b square. So we get under root of 3 square plus minus 4 square, that is under root of 25, which will give us 5. So we can take plus minus over here because under root 25 is plus minus 5. So divide the equation by plus minus 5. So we get 3 by 5x with a plus minus sign minus plus 4 by 5y plus minus 10 by 5 is 2 equal to 0. So from here we get cos omega is plus minus 3 by 5, sin omega is plus minus or minus plus 4 by 5, and p we don't write plus minus 2, we will write plus 2 because p is the distance and distance is always positive. So that's all for now. Thank you and have a nice day.